we're gonna read you an American story called The Cats Go Eagle.
A cat skipped eagle. I took a bottle of beer from the fridge, opened it, and sat down to read my post. There was a letter from Susan. The letter said, I have no time. Hawk is in prison in Middle River, California. Jim must get him out. I need help too. Hawk will explain. Things are terrible, but I love you, Susan. I read the letter again. The words were still the same. The meaning was still the same. The letter came from San Jose. I drank some beer. Then I went to my phone. The lawyer Vince Holler answered after 30 seconds. It's Spencer, I said. He said, it's the middle of the night. I was asleep. I said, Hawk is in prison, a small town called Middle River, southern San Francisco. I want you to get a lawyer in there now. In the middle of the night? It's not the middle of the night there in California. It's only the middle of the night here in Boston. I replied. What kind of trouble is Hawk in? Vince asked. I don't know. Hawk knows. Get a lawyer down there now. Okay. I know someone out there. Should go and see. Wait for her call. You. Okay. But hurry. Please, Vince. I got another beer and read Susan's letter again. It said the same thing. The phone went at 3 in the morning. A woman's voice said, Mr. Spencer? I said yes. She said, this is Paula Goldman. I'm a lawyer from San Francisco. Have you seen Hawk? I asked. Yes. He's in a cell in Middle River, California. The police arrested him for murder. He killed a man called Emmett Calder, who worked for a man called Russell Costigan. Hawk also hurt several policemen. It seems to be difficult to arrest him. Yes, I said.
He agrees that he killed Calder, but he says that he was only defending himself. Can you get him out? Perhaps, but the problem is that Russell Costigan's father is Jerry Costigan. No, you know Jerry Costigan. I know who he is. He owns half this country. Right, and one of the things which he owns is Middle River, California. She said, there's no hope for Hawk. It doesn't matter what he did or didn't do. What matters is he broke 3 of Russell Costigan's teeth, and he's black. The Costigans don't like black people. I was quiet for a short time, then I asked, did he say anything about Susan Silverman? He came to California because she asked him to, but they were waiting for him. That's all he said. The police were listening to our conversation, and I guess he didn't want to say more in front of them. The police in Mill River are friendly with Jerry Costigan, if you know what I mean. So that's all you know. That's all I know. Tell me about the Mill River police station, she said. I'm a lawyer. I can't help a prisoner escape. It's against the law. But she described the small town prison perfectly. There were only 4 cells in the Mill River police station. Before I left Boston, a friend made a cast for my leg. It was too big so I could put it on and take it off easily. And when I was wearing it, I seemed to have a broken leg. I put dirt on the cast so that it looked old and used. It lay at the bottom of my bag while I flew to San Francisco and then drove through San Jose to Mill River. I found the police station. Opposite the police station there was a library.
I parked in the car park, began to the library and got the cast out of my bag. Inside the cast there was a place where I could hide a small gun. I hid my gun there, took off my shirt and put the cast on. I got out of the car and hid the case in the car park. I bought a bottle of cheap wine from a supermarket and put some on my clothes. I smelled bad and had a 2-day bear. I sat outside the library with the bottle in my hand and I wrote things to the people walking past. Before long, 2 policemen arrested me and took me to police station. They took me past the cell where House was. He was laying on the bed, as had behind his head. Hey, black boy, I shouted. Half open in edges and looked at me. Hey, Ace, So wait, nothing? You bright? You talking to me? Stop that, side on of the policeman. They locked in my cell. There was nothing for me to do for hours, so I slept. What's happening here? Asked the young policeman. It was 2 in the morning, and he were making a lot of noise. I'm singing the black man to sleep. I sighed. He hit my shoe against the wall of the cell, in time with the song which it was sing. Her Maori head in her. Called the young policeman. A second policeman arrived. I continued singing. Half was silent. The young one pushed sweet and myself. Door open. Would the policeman come in?
We're going to teach you to be quiet. The order on side. I put the gun of the front under my shirt and pointed it at the team. If you make any noise, I said, I'll kill you. Both of the teams stopped and stayed where they were. I took their guns from them. Are you the only ones at the building? I asked. No, there's Madeline on the fronts, Maori as well. I left the cell and went over to the waiters on the wall. I looked at the cell which the policemen were in, and opened the only which walked ways in. He came out and walked over to me. I had him on of the guns. Black boy, how? He said. Get Madeline, I said. We locked Madeline in wax cell and left the police station. I got the car case and we drove it towards San Jose. Dale, come over, you son. How outside? As soon as one of the police cars returned to the station. We had to go to Susan's place. I said. They looked their fears, had said. I can't know, I said. But there was nobody there. I looked in the bathroom and burned down cupboards and said to Howard, "Chill left alone." We climbed out of the back window at the same time that the police were arriving at the front to the building. We drove north to San Francisco.